Dave and welcome to Sybil Tarot. I'm just going to pull up a few cards here. I've already pulled one card and it's the Vision Quest, and this is from the Mystical Shaman Oracle. This card's lovely, but it just basically talks about getting in one with nature, getting out in out in the sunshine, enjoying what's around you, especially getting into walking in forests, walking on the beach, um, going for a swim, just enjoying yourself within nature, and because it's very, very grounding, and as well as that, just to kind of feel the energies around you, and especially take in, um, the animals and birds and that, and just to really enjoy yourself. And that's what this Vision Quest is all about, being in one with nature and that. But just the simple things, even if you live in a city or whatever, just to take a walk in a local park or that, but kind of to, slow down, especially if it is that you're working hard all the time or whatever, you're slogging away. Um, Take time out for yourself, a long time, but not to do it, in around the house or whatever. Get out into the fresh air and enjoy yourself. But I'm just going to pull a few cards here and we'll just see. The first cards that have dropped it out here is the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. And like I say, see here with this Three of Pentacles talks about, could be that you are, working hard. Do you know what I mean? Maybe trying to get something off the ground. Do you know what I mean? And this is here, look, saying as well with the Seven of Wands, might be struggling a little bit, especially to do in your work area, your career or that. But it's this is what this Vision Quest is saying, to take a break from that, take time out and just, enjoy what's around you. Do you know that way? Um, yeah, look, what we have underneath the deck is the Ten of Cups. And that's what the Ten of Cups is about. It's fulfillment, in love, but it's about the people around you, the people that you love, your friends, your family, and just to take it all in. And maybe as well, when it comes to family, this could be like um, a message here for somebody about, about to do with family, to not to be looking for perfection or perfection even in people, as in your friends or, your family or that, because you will be kind of let down, do you know that way? Or maybe you're feeling that you're a little bit guarded, do you know what I mean? Because people are trying to, uh, kind of, don't mean use you or that, but what you call it, um, asking you to do different things or whatever, like, giving you responsibilities that are not really your own, but you're taking on these responsibilities, especially here with the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands here. And when not all you want to do is just kind of let your hair down, and have a bit of fun in your life. And that's, what you should be doing here. But there, just seeing there, we have that Star card. That Star card kind of, has a bit of a look off, with the Vision Quests and that. So yeah, just to take time out for yourself. You're probably trying to get, for some, you're trying to get, something off the ground here, especially with this Three of Pentacles. And like I say, that there are struggles, or that you're defending your, your position, especially if it's to do with work or that, or a partnership of some sort, even in a group or a community or that, but if it is that, you're working hard or whatever, you will get on top of things, but you kind of have to have a break away from it as well at the same time, to get back into it. Yeah, because what we have here is the Emperor here. And the Emperor is the boss man, you know what I mean? So you could, that you do have a lot of responsibilities, because it could be that it's your business or whatever. And you're looking for to get it off the ground. This be something or a certain project off the ground, do you know that way? And this is, Mars energy, and that you're working hard or whatever, like, um, it could be as well that your boss is giving you a lot of responsibility, with the Emperor here and the Seven of Wands. Um, but it's saying, we have the Strength card here. Strength card is Leo energy, and Leo is all about, the fifth house, and the fifth house is about having fun, in your life, to lighten up a bit, like, um, there's always going to be um work for you to do, so just take that time out, to have a break, because you will get through it, eventually. Yeah, we have here is the Ace of Pentacles, and we also have is the Ten of Wands. Now, the Ace of Pentacles talks about new beginnings, and maybe that you are trying to create a foundation here with the Three of Pentacles here. You're trying to go from the Ace, to the tree. Well, you're at the tree, you're at the planning stage or whatever, to do something, but it's very, very burdensome. It's like that for some here, especially we have the Seven of Wands going to the 10, and this is what will happen. You're struggling maybe at the moment, but as to the reason why you're struggling, you're taking too much on, so you kind of need to let down some of these responsibilities of that. Um, yeah, we have two tens here, like, we have the Ten of Cups and we have the Ten of Wands, so it could be like, um, maybe I do feel this is, more for, somebody to do with work that is maybe being overworked, do you know? And they could be just bring this on themselves. It could be as well that you're doing an awful lot of work trying to keep away from the home. And it's to the reason why we should have a look there now. This is, could be for some that maybe things aren't going as planned at home, or that way, and you're avoiding it, and this is why you're going to work all the time, do you know what I mean? Because the tens as well is an ending, that way. Maybe it is that you're trying to boss up, in your own um business or that. Yeah, we have here is the Five of Swords with the Six of Wands. You know, the Five Swords can talk about, it's like, a timeout card. Enough is enough. I need time out. And this is what this vision quest can be about, Um, because with the Five of Swords, it can be like, that you're doing all the groundwork, you know what I mean? All the hard work, all the labour of that, but somebody else is getting the reward for it. You see here with the Six of Wands here, somebody else is getting, um, the money for it, or the recognition for it, especially the recognition for it, while it's you that's putting in all the the hard graft. So this is what this Five of Swords is here. So what you call it, also with the Five of Swords, it can talk about relocation. Now, this is not like that you're relocating with your work with that or with your job. It could be, you know what I mean? And that you may find it, as they say, a change is as good as a holiday, that way. So you could be changing job, or thinking of changing jobs, thinking of maybe going to a different company, or going working in a different area of that, and this will probably bring you success, it will bring you less load as well, because you're gone from the the 7 to the 10, you know what I mean? And that's what it could be as well, that you're offloading your responsibilities within your work, or just jobs or whatever. Maybe if you are self-employed, you've so much on, like, that you're not kind of stopping, kind of to smell the roses, like, or to, like, kind of, to appreciate what you've achieved already, like, even in your work, even if it's day-to-day work or that, but definitely with this Five of Swords, I do feel for some that you know kind of being that you're a dog's body for somebody, like, you know, and somebody else like that is getting the rewards. So it's kind of nasty, especially with this 10 of Wands here. It's kind of, you have to start now kind of manning up, so to speak up for yourself, you know, and say like, I'm not doing this anymore, you know, or I'm only going to be doing such amount of days or such amount of hours, or I'm not taking on all the responsibilities, I'm only doing several, you know, throughout the day, and that, like, you know. um but with this vision quest, it is definitely saying like a holiday. Maybe you can't afford a holiday or that, but some type of breakaway, you know, and especially with this 5 of Swords here. Yeah. So see, with what fell out there is the 8 of Pentacles. Like, it could be as well that, you know, it's apprenticeship, or it's something that you're learning to do, you know, that you're kind of student of it, you know, and that it can be like that it's quite repetitive work as well, you know what I mean? It's the same thing day in, day out, you know, and there's nothing quite new there or whatever. It could be for some, like, you know, but it could be as well that you're learning something new every day at it, you know what I mean? And you're becoming more experienced, and this is what you want to be, because you probably want to be your own boss, you know what I mean? With this the Emperor here. So you know that you have to, you know, work hard. But you see this fella, like, he's not having any, you know what I mean? He's not having any fun. He might be like, you know, happy enough to do the work or that, like, you know, but keep wanting to say like, a change is as good as a holiday, you know, that way. Um, or to have, you know, a break. Should have actually, I want to look there. Yeah. So the 5 of Wands we have here with this with this 8 of Pentacles here. 5 of Wands talks about competition. Maybe it is that you kind of have to keep working at it to fend off the competition. Do you know what I mean? But as well, it can be too about bickering. You know what I mean? Petty arguments and that, like, you know, stuff that's not like, it's not worth it. Do you know what I mean? You're going in day to day, you know, and there's always, you know, something to kind of untangle or whatever, you know, something's going on, you know, and it's really mediocre stuff, but yeah, it's kind of like wearing you out at the same time, you know, and that you feel that um especially, I want to say, especially with this 10 of Wands, this is definitely for someone is being overworked. Do you know what I mean? Or overwhelmed with work. You know what I mean? And even though they're putting the hard graft in, doing it, you know, like being repetitive with their work, you know, getting to what you call it, there's like, you know, as if to say there's only so much hours in the day. You know what I mean? You can't keep going on. And here we have, here is the Fool card. And the Fool card is saying that it can say that you're being a bit of a fool for this, you know, organization, this, you know, for this partner, this person, like, or whatever, you know, if it's a boss, like, um, and that you're kind of, you know, can say that. But it's also saying, you know, with the Fool card is maybe to open up and kind of invest, or not invest, look into other organizations, you know, maybe some that might appreciate you more, or that there'd be less work involved, or that you have a little bit more, I want to say, freedom within your work, you know what I mean? Because I feel for some that there's regulations here, you know, there's certain things, not even so regulations, but there's certain things that they have to do each day. Do you know what I mean? And it's not giving you that freedom within your job, like, you know. So if that's the case, you know what I mean, to um to start, or like that, to have a break, because you see here the Fool, this is definitely, look at this, like, the two pictures here are the exact same. Do you know what I mean? And the Fool represents self-discovery. you know, finding yourself. And you could be finding yourself like that in nature. You know, you can find yourself working with animals. You can be finding yourself like, you know, taking a leap of faith, going for something, you know, brand new. Um, this you know, this quest as well can mean, you know, but to do that, to get out of, you know, something that's a repetitive cycle, you know, that's not fulfilling your needs or your wish of fulfillment or whatever, you know, to do that, you have to step back from it, you know, and think to yourself, what is it that I really want, you know, or not think at all. Just go for a walk, you know, enjoy the sun, like, um, enjoy nature, you know what I mean? Take it all in, have a break, stop thinking about it for a while, you know. Um, Even if you know that there's projects or that to get back to or whatever to get finished, it'll happen. And if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. You know what I mean? It's not going to be the end of the world. Do you know that way? Um, Most of the time, in every job, you're just a number, and that's it. Um, so yeah, I think I should just end it on that because this is the last card to fill, and this is the quest. You know what I mean? The vision quest. So the Phil can talk about it didn't come out in the reverse, so it's not as you know that you are Phil, but maybe to carry on down this road that you're you know working on something that's not you know not being productive in any way, shape or form. Maybe it's time for you you know to take a back seat or just take a break, a little holiday or whatever, and see what it is that you do need, what you do want out of life. Okay, so I hope you like the reading. If you do, please like, share, subscribe. Cheers, Slan.